Oh, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, please subscribe. If it's not the first time, welcome back. A few months ago, I was feeling sick. I was feeling like I was having something stuck in my neck. I couldn't swallow. It was hard for me to eat. It was hard for me to sleep. It's still difficult. I was feeling so weak. I was feeling so intense. I remember one night, I'm been working in a job for 11 and a half years, going to 12. And the place becomes so sweet. They are turned to be pre-diabetic. So with so much sugar in there that I couldn't take it. My body couldn't handle it anymore. When I say that, I'm being sarcastic, okay? So it was very difficult for me to feel like that. I feel like I was being bullied. And one of the last night that I was there, I started to feeling like I was saying, like something in my neck. I couldn't eat. I couldn't swallow. I get up to do whatever or to go there, and I start crying like if somebody beat me up. On my way, I will cry. In a parking lot, I will cry. I have the necessity to pee every minute, which was very hard. It was very intense. So I was sick. I was very sick. So one of the last night that I was driving, I drove for like 2.5 hours because that was the place that I was sent. And on my way driving, I cry like I never did before. I cry, and I cry, and I cry and cry and cry. And then I pray and pray and pray. I make it there. When I got there, I couldn't talk. I couldn't control myself. I'm not a woman who cries. I normally don't like to cry. It may give me wrinkles, and I don't see anything. I will not fix anything with tears. Whatever happens, they just come and I'll fix it and I do what I gotta do and let's go on. I can't sit down and cry. It's not in my nature. It's not me. Well, I can't do it. But that night, I did. I couldn't control it. I was facing panic attack again. So I was having panic attack. I was not doing well. That night, many things came to my head that I'm not going to say due to the intense of the situation, but it was not good. But when I was there 2.5 hours after being in that place, someone texted me and say, hey, someone that I'm not really friend, I don't have that many friends. I don't have friends, but someone that I knew previously text me and say, hey, do you know anyone looking for a job? I was like, yes, it could be me. I think it would be a good thing for me. I normally carry my tablet with me. So I fill out an application that night. Then it was just that. Then I'll continue praying to God for what I should do. I'm on being the person that if I'm not happy, if I don't like what is going on, I have to leave because I can't force myself to stay where I am not happy, where I'm not treated the way I want, and with my standards. Like I have standards and I know what I want. And I feel like I was being bullied because even though I was pushed to do things that I don't want to do, that I didn't sign for, but because somebody have rights over what I do, I have to do it. And then I was receiving 3, 4, 5 phone calls to wish me good night. What I just told you, there will be another night, but will not be a good night for me. But you, so sweet. I knew what you're trying to do, and I knew you pushing me, but I'm not stupid either. I learned to talk. It took me 3 years to learn how to talk, and it took me 40-something years to learn how to shut up, and it's what I did. I shut up. Didn't say anything. And I received all your phone calls that night, more than 5 in a night. That is called bullying to me. It's not a good thing. But you're so sweet. That make me pre-diabetic. So I ended up having to go to the doctor because I was sick. And when I go to my doctor, the doctor say, Yosaida, is your life or is that? You can get something else, but you can't get another life. That was not my primary doctor, since my primary doctor take a long time to make an appointment. So when you have to go see someone else, if you need, in case you need to. So that someone else say, I'm taking you off. You can't go there now. You're not doing good. I'm seeing you. You're losing a lot of weight. You're not doing good. You're throwing up all the time. Even there, like when I just go there, I just start throwing up. I couldn't keep it up. If you talk to me and if anything comes related to that, I just break up in tears. I could do that right, like just thinking, I just start breaking up in tears and I was shaking. So anytime I have to get up and do that, I would start just shaking. So I was taken off. And then I'm ready to come back. She said, you can't go back. You can't. Ask doctor, I can't let you do that. It's not safe. It's not good for you. You need to make up your mind. I knew I was sick. I was sent to many doctors. Many of them checked me. I had to continue going to others because in the process of everything, I lost my insurance. I was insurance holder. So, and it was like, oh Lord, this woman don't know what she's talking about. This doctor don't have no clue that I have 3 kids, that I have a son that is in college, that he needs money. When my son in college needs money, he needs money. And I'm the primary breadwinner for these people. And it's my money, it's my house. What do I do? Like, I've been working since I'm like 15. I'm being responsible for my life. I can't just my husband make money. But I can't do that. I can't live out of somebody. I have 2 hands, 2 legs. I have to work for my money. I have to work for what I'm going to eat. How can somebody feed me? I'm a growing up woman. Like, I need to make my own money. And I have my children. I support my kids. I'm raising my kids. It's not like the other part don't help. He help. I can't talk about that. It's we have agreement, and it's by law. I'm not allowed to mention the other part. So, and likewise, so I can't, we don't go there. So, well, I have to pay a lot of money. If I ever mention over there, I have to pay for it. It was my choice, and it's what I do. So, in the process of that, I was going crazy. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know my choices. I was devastated. And then that night, someone texted me and say, and I did it. And today, I'm in a better place. Like my orchids. Look how beautiful they are. Like my orchids, I'm in a better place. I'm not diabetic anymore. I don't feel sick like that anymore. I'm still in a process. So I'm going through a lot of doctors and whatever it needs to be, and a lot of therapy to get out of that, because it was hard for me. And what I'm telling you with this is, don't do like me. Don't you feel that you belong to a place and no matter what you have to stay? Don't do that. Don't do that. And even though it took me so long, and it took me to a doctor to intervene, and it took my husband to intervene, and it took that person that texted me that night, God used that person to come to my core and my rescue. I'm still make it out on time. Thank you, Jesus. I make it out on time. I am not diabetic. So don't you stay somewhere that you're not happy, that you're being mistreated, that you don't being appreciated, that you're being bullied just because you're scared, just because you're hoarding this, because you have bills, you have insurance, you have children, you have a child in college, you have this and that and so and do. Don't do it. Do you know why? Because like that doctor told me, she's not my primary, she said, it is your life. Yes, I can buy another life. I can fix this one that I'm in the process to fix. It take me some time to fix, but I make it out. But if you stay there and you become diabetic, and then you end up losing your leg and losing everything and even losing your life, then what? Then what? You can't get it back. So let this that you're hoarding go so you can hold something else. So if I'm hoarding this beautiful orchid, you see? If I'm hoarding this beautiful orchid and I don't lose it, if I don't put it down, I can't hold another orchid. I can't get another orchid. So make sure that when you're in some place, you make a decision of what is best for you in your life. Because let me tell you, it took so many people to intervene in my case, to help me, to rescue me, but I made it on time. I didn't turn out to be diabetic. Don't you do that. Don't hold something so tight that you're bleeding out. It's not worth it. I'm in a better place today, and I'll let you know what I am soon. This is part of what I am right now, and yes, it's a better place for me. It's working out better for me. Thank you to that person that texted me that night that I cried so much. Help me. And that person texted me that night. And the rest is history. It's gonna take some time for me to be fixed. But guess what? I'm not being bullied. I'm not being bullied. I'm not being forced. I'm not being wishing good night 5, 7 times when you know I'm crying to death in tears. And you will call me and call me and call me and call me and call me. 12, 3, 2, 4. God. That is intimidation. That is bullying. I was feeling like I was in a third world country. That's what I left Dominican Republic. Learned how to say goodbye. It's great feeling. I can eat. I'll not be throwing up so much. I feel good. Thank you all. See you in the next one. You guys take care. Remember, just turn pre-diabetic. Don't go full diabetic. Nothing wrong if you are. We all can get there. But please take care of yourself. Your life is worth it. Your life value. Love yourself a little bit more. Bye-bye.